Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is August 1st, 2024, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And we have big breaking news updates. Donald Trump back in Pennsylvania. It says here, we have all the breaking news, guys. Trump said we didn't need some entertainer. You guys are the stars. Thank you very much, everybody. It's a great crowd. Over 20,000 people couldn't get in, and we didn't need a star to fill it up. Let's stop here for a second. This one here was an inside stadium. All right, you guys already know what happened in Pennsylvania about 3.5 weeks ago. Struck in the ear. So this stadium was packed. I mean, we're talking about packed. I mean, make the Tampa Bay Rays game look. I mean, this thing was massive pack. So we're going to get to all this here, guys. We have all the updates. But before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2. Holiday, Florida, 34691. And let's see what's going on here. So over 20,000 people couldn't get in. My. So you had people outside too. All right, so you know who the star is. All of you people are the star. You're the star. Look at that. Hopefully I don't get hit with a copyright, but I got hit multiple times already. You see the video on the right? Look at that. Alright, so all these information will be in my Twitter page. Okay, so once again, look at this. Harrisburg crowd does the wave at Trump rally. That is packed to the limit. Packed. Not one seat empty. Not one seat empty. And you mean to tell me that Kamala Harris, she's ahead when it comes to Pennsylvania? Have you guys seen her rally? I mean, it's not like Trump, but my. I mean, it's just amazing that just looking at the people and the crowds and the attendance. I mean, it goes to tell you that this man is victorious. But my gut tells me this November, man, they're going to take that from him. So don't get too excited, guys, because I do believe that what happened in Venezuela. So pay attention. Trump said Corey Comparator is a hero. Most of all, we lift our memory to the brave firefighter who was so cruelly taken from us. Corey. Again, this is the firefighter right here. A very brave guy, loved by his family and friends. In his last act on this earth, Corey threw himself over his family and daughters, shielding them from bullets. Corey is a hero to all of us. Rest in peace to Corey. Donald Trump said they are trying to give Kamala a personality makeover. After lying to the country for years and years about Joe Biden's condition, Kamala is now being given a personality makeover. 4 weeks ago, she was considered the worst vice president in history. Suddenly, she's the new Margaret Thatcher? No, I don't think so. Everything about Kamala Harris rolled out is phony and fake. She's a defund the police radical trying to pass herself off as a tough on crime prosecutor. We won the big case in Florida. Do you see? We won it. Donald Trump said this election is a fake left candidate versus a fighter for America. The contrast could not be more stark. On one hand, you have a left candidate who is fake, fake. On the other hand, you have a president who will fight, fight, fight for America. Thank you. Once again, guys, this is a Pennsylvania rally from President Donald Trump. All these video stuff here, you want to check it out, the link will be in my Twitter page. I mean, the link is in the description box, but all the videos will be in my Twitter page. Donald Trump said Kamala wants to outlaw private health insurance. She supported outlawing private health insurance. Many people have great private health plans, and she wants them banned. She pledged taxpayer-funded health care for illegal aliens, destroying our social society system. He sponsored a bill for taxpayer-funded lawyers for illegal aliens and called for abolishing ICE. These are unbelievable patriots. Trump said we will not let Kamala turn the U.S. into a, communist colony. This November, less than 100 days away, the American people will reject Kamala Harris' dangerous liberal extremism in a landslide. We won't let her turn the U.S. into a communist San Francisco colony. She's the worst. She destroyed San Francisco, a once great city now in tatters. Bad DAs funded by, I'm going to skip that word. Every time I mention that word, I get suspended on this platform. Are weak on crime, so we won't let her do to the Pennsylvania what she did to California. Donald Trump said, challenge accepted. Oh, Kamala. Let's compare records point by point. In her speech last night, Kamala Harris boasted about her record, saying, I will proudly put my record against Donald Trump any day of the week. Well, Kamala, challenge accepted. Are you ready? Let's compare our records point by point. Nice. All right. Can't back down, Kamala. You cannot back down. Trump said the press gave Kamala a transformation like, what? Houdini? Houdini. Oh, Houdini. Excuse me, Houdini. So 3-4 weeks ago, I was talking about Biden. He's incompetent, a horrible president, the worst in history. Now I say Kamala is the worst vice president, which is true. She's considered the most unpopular vice president in history. I forgot that she was even vice president. I mean, you don't see her that much. So the press gave her a transformation like Houdini. Boom! But don't worry. She'll fall because it's about the policies. They're the same. Donald Trump said Dems switch fighters because I was beating Biden badly. Very true. Very true. It's sad because it goes to tell you that Biden's not running anything. It's those that's pulling the string. So it says here, do you watch UFC? Dana White, the great Dana White, introduced me at a convention in Milwaukee. It was the greatest convention in the history of politics. It's like a fight where one guy is getting beat up, then they switch fighters. Kamala is the new fighter. Who cares? Again, that's what Trump said. All right. Donald Trump said, I tend to go off script. It's such a shame. I have these great speechwriters, Ross and Vince, the best. I could read the most gorgeous speech with beautiful words, but you might be bored to tears. The sun will rise, the moon will set, the ocean will glisten, but 75% of the time, I'll go off script. Donald Trump said, I only knew Kamala as the rotten border. Ooh, sorry. Uh-oh. They're still going after her about the border. And I just posted a video not too long ago. Attorney General from Missouri has filed a lawsuit against Biden and Kamala Harris because they are bringing in illegal aliens by plane to the U.S. So they're being sued. We have more breaking news updates. Even I believe the border patrols, the custom border patrols, they are also suing the Biden again administration. So there's some stuff going on here. So 2 weeks ago, I was talking about Biden. I didn't even know her name, Kamala. I heard she was a rotten border star. Her only job was the border, and she never went there. Actually, she went there once. I believe 2022, if I'm not mistaken. That was the time when they were talking about the sheriff on the horse whipping the migrants. Man, this is not slavery. How dare you? So again, all that nonsense stuff. So her only job was the border, and she never went there. But then they threatened Biden strongly. They said, "You're incompetent, and we are going to get you out." He just won. He had all the votes, but he was afraid. He's an angry man right now. Donald Trump said, "Border Czar Harris, you're fired." Let's examine the record of border Czar Harris. She inherited the strongest border in U.S. history. Whoa, what happened here? In border history, in U.S. history, and turned it into the worst border nightmare. Millions of illegal aliens are flooding in, and this is going to be a massive lawsuit for that, guys. So check out my videos in this channel. She halted wall construction, stopped deportation, protected sanctuary cities, ended remain in Mexico, and allowed a massive invasion. She's the worst ever and will destroy our country. This November, the American people will compare records and tell Harris, "You're fired." Donald Trump said, "Will Biden be invited to the DNC?" This is the big question I have. Will he be invited to the DNC? It would be so embarrassed to go there and knowing that he's not the nominee. So he will be invited, Mr. Congressman? I don't know. Now, we will because I'm mentioning it. If I didn't mention it, he would not be invited. But now they have to invite him. Donald Trump said Kamala is protected by the fake news media. They all are. So Kamala is protected by the fake news media. They're trying to delete everything she said. Do you see the unselected committee on J6? They destroyed all evidence because it showed we were innocent. It proved Nancy should have accepted my offer for the Capitol protection, but they turned it down. The evidence showed these stories were fake. Donald Trump said savage Venezuelan gang members are plotting to strike in the U.S. Just yesterday, it was reported that over 1,000 members of the savage Venezuelan gang are plotting to ambush the police in the U.S. Wow. Harris and Biden sit in the White House doing nothing. Venezuela is smart, sending these criminals here. On Sunday, a Venezuelan illegal alien shot a police officer in Texas, thanks to Harris. In Texas, last month, 2 illegal took out a young one, Jocelyn, and my deepest condolences and prayers to the families and friends that lost their loved ones. If Harris stays in charge, we'll see endless illegal aliens, lawlessness. If I'm elected, we will start the largest deportation operation in American history. Donald Trump plays clip of Kamala Harris saying she will ban fracking at rally. You guys are in trouble. Good luck in Congress, Mike. But I would never let that happen. Kamala's anti-American energy crusade is clear. She's a radical left person who destroys San Francisco and would do the same to the country. She led the pack that ruined San Francisco. Donald Trump said Gavin Newsom is a con man. Okay, sometimes, Trump got all these crazy names and stuff. All right, so it's not only Gavin. He's another beauty everyone's leaving. The state's overridden with crime. He's doing a terrible job. He's a con man. I watched him on Shan Hannity saying the state's never done better. It's all lies. People are moving to Texas, Florida, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. When we win this November, we will end the Biden-Harris war on American energy. Donald Trump said what happened to Biden was a coup. 3,000 Pennsylvania jobs are linked to fracking. She's against fracking and won't allow it. This caused inflation, and Biden tried to reopen it to get reelected. It was a coup like in South America. Your economy could take a $41 billion hit, gutting billions from your state and local budgets, slashing funding for schools and police, and plunging Pennsylvania into severe economic depression. Donald Trump said, I've been indicted more than Al Capone. Think of it. I've been indicted more than Al Capone. The great Al Capone. Scarface. The meanest man you ever met. I have beat him. I have him beat. I mean, he was impeached twice. I mean, then mugshot. I mean, they did a lot of stuff to this man. Trump said Chuck Schumer has become a proud member of Woo! Can't you feel the love tonight? So you know where she was? She went to a sorority party instead of fulfilling her duties as president of the Senate. Her Democrat allies fell in line. Chuck Schumer refused to shake the Benjamin hand and has become a proud member of Hamon. Nancy likewise denounced the speech in a shameful term. Donald Trump said, the U.S. is viewed as weak and no longer respected. That's true. That's absolutely true. 15 years ago, the Holy Land had the strongest lobby in this country. Now, with AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a Puerto Rican, and her allies, it's the opposite. After Harris and Biden, we repudiated our Israeli allies. Iran's Hezbollah fired a missile taking 12 young ones in northern Holy Land. They did it because they assumed they could get away with it due to the United States being weak and ineffective. Donald Trump said the U.S. is viewed as weak and no longer. Okay, we already read that. Trump said our country is a joke. We are no longer respect that our country is failing. Harris and Biden weakness invite rogue enemies to get away with murder. In my next term, we'll build an Iron Dome missile defense shield over the USA made in Pennsylvania. I will not cut 1 cent from the Social Security or Medicare. Trump said you can't do anything with these lunatics. Harris opposes fracking and oil drilling. She supports banning fracking and co-sponsor the $100 trillion. Wow! I almost passed out. I'm sorry. What? $100 trillion? $100 trillion. That money doesn't even exist. Man. $100 trillion Green New Deal to abolish the oil. Man. And natural gas industry. We have more liquid gold under our feet than Saudi Arabia and Russia. Under my leadership, we became energy independent and dominant. Harris' policy will devastate Pennsylvania economy. And our energy independence, we're going to pay off debt and reduce your taxes still further. Now, you can't do anything with these lunatics. Wow. Kamala refused to attend Benjamin's speech. It signaled weakness. It was very sad. That goes to tell you that we don't need her. Biden and Harris signal weakness in protecting Americans and supporting allies. Last week, when the Prime Minister of the Holy Land addressed Congress, Kamala chose to politicized the moment by refusing to attend instead of showing unwavering support for our critical ally. We are going to win so much. You're going to beg me to stop. You know, sometimes Trump says certain things. It's like, dude, like what? We're going to win so much. You'll get tired of winning. Every problem can be solved, and every wrong can be rectified. By this time next year, America's border will be secure, inflation will be gone, and our economy will be roaring back. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. The American dream will thrive for everyone, with law and justice reigning and freedom restored. Joe Biden and Harris will be a fading memory. The silent majority will shape America's future. As the 47th president, we will make America powerful, wealthy, strong, proud, safe, free, and great again. Thank you, Pennsylvania. God bless you all. That's all of it. And this from JD Vance, but I'm not going to do JD Vance. It's very long. So Trump comes back to Pennsylvania, packed the stadium. There were 20,000 people outside that couldn't get in. And he just sent a message to the Americans. Things are going to be all right under his leadership. He also sent a message to Kamala. You're fired, woman. so we're going to see what's going to happen, guys. But yeah, as we get closer and closer to November, less than 100 days away, we're going to be seeing some stuff here. So again, please share the video, and thank you so much for watching. Give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. If you can, please share this video, and make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.